Welcome everybody. Streaming the magic. I am your host, your West Coast host, Danny, coming to you live from the East Coast here at Animal Kingdom, where rope drop happened at 8:30 this morning. Park supposed to open up at 9, but they had early rope drop. There's Flight of Passage already. Supposed to do rope drop and a tour around the park, but rope drop, like I said, it happened at 8:30 this morning. So the line is long already. I was one of the first people on the ride, so. But without the magic hours, we are back to regular rope drop. Navi right now has a 5-minute wait, so you can always hit that right after you get off of. Good morning, how are you guys doing? I'm great, and it's a beautiful day here. These are all the people going to Flight of Passage. The line's not too long now. It's just stretching into Pandora here. Just keeps going, just keeps going. But these are all the people here in the morning. Like I said, the park's not supposed to open up until 9 o'clock, but it already opened up. Which is a bonus if you're here that day. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Gotta have your coffee when you come to the park in the morning, that's for sure. And if you forget your coffee, there's a Starbucks. So pretty much everybody hits Flight of Passage first thing. The line gets longer and longer throughout the day. As soon as 10 o'clock comes, the crowds start getting really thick. But these are all your people going to Flight of Passage. Now, if you do ride Flight of Passage in the morning, make sure you check it out in the evening time, even if you don't ride. Pandora is a unique place in itself at night. It's a beautiful morning. Especially at Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is always a good spot, especially in the morning, because it is one of the hottest parks. It gets hot during the day. Today's weather is supposed to be up in the 80s, cooling down tonight into the 40s. It's in the 60s, low 70s now. The weather's not too bad. Now we're coming up to the Tree of Life in the backside, so this is where everybody either goes to Flight of Passage or over to the safari ride. Now, if you're not going to hit a Flight of Passage in the morning and you have a fast pass later, make sure you do hit the safari ride in this park, because animals are wide awake first thing in the morning, very active. Or if it rains, it's always a good time to hit the safari. You can always do a hop, skip, and jump over to Everest, which is usually low lines in the first hour because it has a high occupancy. Now, when you are here in Animal Kingdom, there's all kinds of little walkways to go down, so make sure you explore the whole park. Oh, you ran out of coffee. That's not a good bonus. How do you run out of coffee? Everybody I know is stocked up on coffee, and even if they get down to where they're getting low, they gotta stock up again. It's the Mickey Mouse crew. Headed into Africa. Now, when you are in the park, make sure you bring your walking shoes. There's lots of walking in this park. It's just the biggest of the Disney parks. Most of it's taken up due to the fact that of the safari ride.
But there was like a whole
Hey, Jeff. Good morning, everybody. And this is Africa. We'll be capturing the Lion King later today. You can get your Dole Whip with rum here, coconut rum, dark rum, whichever you prefer. These guys are great at what they do. I love the entertainment here at Disney, but you can see the lines backed up. Probably because the park still hasn't officially open, probably. I'm not sure why everybody's... This might just be the line for the safari. Yeah, it's just a line to get into the safari ride. Now, a great thing to do here, if you have the time and the money, is the Africa Trek. Animal Kingdom Africa Trek takes you behind the scenes, up close and personal with the animals. You get your little private tour on taking it up and around the whole area. I've taken it many times myself. It's well worth the money. You get to actually come into the park before everybody else too, which is actually really cool, depending on when you have your reservation. If you do it first thing in the morning, you actually get to come in the park before everybody else. And you get harnessed off. It's going to be the Gorilla Falls area. Usually it doesn't open until like an hour after the park does. Rafiki's Planet Watch. We'll come back to that. That's the train, the safari train that'll take you over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Kind of like a petting zoo area. Aw, I'll just miss you. I'm actually leaving on Wednesday. Heading back down to Disneyland. Gonna be doing Disneyland up until Christmas, and then from the 26th until the 15th of January, I will be streaming here from Walt Disney World again. And then I'll go back home to California. Then I'll come back out in February. And then back home to California. Lots of back and forth for the next couple months. So we will be very, very busy. Lots of videos to come up. Lots of streams happening. See these little personal trails that come off right here. Oh, so you just must have got back. Because we've had some beautiful days. So, I mean, chilly night times, but I mean, the daytime's 80, 85 degrees, sunny. It's been that way since I've been here for almost a week now. Don't forget, this weekend coming up, actually, I should say next weekend, festival, the holiday starts at Epcot. Enjoy the festivals around the world, showcase, and the whole Epcot Center. There's a Tree of Life. This is always a great photo opportunity over here in the back of it. It's not as crowded as the front. And you can get just as wonderful of a shot with it being a lot less people involved. And there's a whole new stack of animals back here. She's back. And this is a very nice tropical shady spot. Good morning. But due to the fact that it gets hot here for some reason, I'm not sure if it's an asphalt, but you come here during the summer and it's a really hot park. As you can see, there's nobody really in the park yet. Because like I said, everybody hits Safari or Avatar first. If you're used to those rides, just go ahead and hop over to the roller coaster, Everest. You can actually ride that for the first hour pretty easily. I will say, if you bring a wheelchair here, it is very bumpy, same with shoulders. There is no flat surface texture here. After you're going to go to the raft ride, come over here, look at the Cali Rock ride. It has a nice drop to it. Still too cool of a morning for me to want to get on a raft, but we have the Siamangs up here. Siamangs are part of the gibbon species. Now, Siamangs usually in the morning do their call, their mating call. Their mating call can go up to 2 miles in distance. So any other Siamangs that might be around Disney, they'll actually talk to each other. Now, even baby Siamangs have the power or the full strength of a man. All I know about these guys, because of when I worked at Lion Country Safari, I used to show the Siamangs all the time. Down there you got the Tiger Trek, which doesn't open until later. That's one of those things that opens, I believe, at 10 o'clock. And these guys going across the second rope. They said the second one seems to probably be about a year, maybe 2 years old. Definitely a young one. Starting to get into the playful mood. See, that's the one thing about coming here in the morning. You get all the animals just playing around. You go out into the safari, they just get out in their habitat, so they got all their enrichments out there. I'm sure even here they have their enrichments. Oh, they know they're gonna get fed soon. Really? I guess that's one way to get there. Yeah, so I know they're gonna get some special treats soon, so they're coming over to meet her. They saw her walking over here. So they go inside. And she'll give them all kinds of enrichments. Another cool thing is if you come here during the holidays, say you come here during Christmas Day, they actually do give a lot of these animals special presents. Like I said, they are part of the gibbons family. Gibbons are a very big family, actually. It's all kinds of gibbons. It's a little foggy, so actually going through Everest actually looks really cool. There's fog built up between here and the coaster. Here's where you get the rivers of light at nighttime. Not the best show. It's not the best show on a windy night. If it's a calm, cool night, it's perfect. Make sure you grab your popcorn and Disney ice cream bars before you see it. And you can get alcoholic beverages here at Animal Kingdom. But you can see the difference between the crowd over on this side of the park and the crowd over in the Pandora area. And you could probably ride these coasters over and over again without any problem. You got a nice friend to go get you coffee. That's a friend that's worth keeping, in my opinion. Hey, it's a 5-minute wait. I'm sure it's empty cars for it. But it's pretty much a walk-on. Even single rider lines, just a walk-on. Animal Kingdom opened up April 22nd, 1998. I was here. They did cast previews for that day, and I was actually a cast member back in those times. So it's a great thing to do, is go actually see it. Back when Animal Kingdom actually opened, they used to have deer right outside here. It was more trying to be zoological, but not a zoo. Yeah, see, that's definitely a friend worth keeping to help you with your wheelchair. Everest is a great coaster. If you've never been on it, it goes forward and backward, so don't be surprised on that aspect. And it's actually got a kind of a big hidden Mickey if you look at the track layout. This is a Finding Nemo ride I accidentally posted yesterday. Or a Finding Nemo musical. More like a Broadway type-ish show for kids. It's Very cute, short, great place to get out of the air conditioning. I mean, place to get into the air conditioning. Run, squirrel. That squirrel had my occupation, or my mind. I will be reposting that musical very shortly. Maybe even today, later. See, definitely a difference in the crowd. So if you get here at rope drop, which I always say rope drops at any Disney park or any theme park, different theme parks do it differently. But anytime you do rope drop in the park, it's the best time to come, because you can get so much done in the first hour. A lot of people are still drinking, or waking up, taking their showers, getting the family up and going. Now Primeval World is actually open today. That thing is more of a seasonal down a lot, but it actually is up and running today. So if you are lucky enough to be here around Animal Kingdom area, go ahead and check out this coaster. It is the first time it's really been open for a while, unless you did like the after parties. This is a spinning coaster, part of it. It's considered a mouse coaster. 2 sides. Oh, that's a good friend right there. Well, I can't say unfortunately, but I'm able to walk still. All your Christmas stuff is out. That's a great friend to have. There's a keeper. You hear the screams of fun. I know if I go on that with Becky, my wife, she loves it. Gets the giggles. Now, Animal Kingdom is not a zoo. That's what they tell us. But don't be surprised if there's all kinds of hidden animals in spots you weren't expected. They're celebrating Christmas here, the holidays. The Donald's Dino Bash. But they have animals hidden everywhere. Like right here, they have a American crocodile, I believe. Must be Santa. Let's see. Abram stork. And the Asian brown tortoise is in here. So there's always all kinds of animals. So always check down the little beaten path. Just like I said, right over here they have the American crocodile, I believe. I don't believe it's an alligator. We are in DinoLand, part of Animal Kingdom. Let's see if I can see this guy. And it is a crocodile. He's down there. I'd say he's a good 7, 8 feet, 8 feet easily. Crocodiles are saltwater here in Florida and usually found in the Everglade portions of Florida. And they will go to the beach. They are very adapted into brackish water too, which is both fresh and salt water. Not too much on the freshwater aspect, but you will find alligators in any freshwater here in Florida. Any pond you see, likely of it having some type of gator, and it is very possible. Dino-rama and the dino spin. I'm gonna capture it. Donald Duck out here throughout the holidays. Friendly cast members, always friendly cast members. Now if you can't make it to Avatar and Flight of Passage and can't get a fast pass, make sure you check out Disney After Hours parties. Disney After Hour parties are about $100 and they're well worth the price. You get unlimited soda, unlimited popcorn, and unlimited ice cream, which if you know the price of a Mickey bar, definitely worth it. Here we get into Dinosaur Ride. Dinosaur is a thrilling in the dark, high-speed adventure with sharp turns and dips, I guess you can call it. It's pretty much a simulator, but it's a track ride too. All taking you back, and hopefully you can pick up the dinosaur before the last meteor breaks into the Earth's atmosphere. Will you escape in time? Find out on the dinosaur ride. Or as it was known when the park opened as Countdown to Extinction. Only named after the dinosaur, the movie. Which you can check out on Disney Plus. Make sure you subscribe to Disney Plus. Which I have to say, as a Disney Plus subscriber, it's well worth it. They have a lot of old stuff, a lot of new stuff. That's where Launchpad McQuack is. Even got a airplane Christmas tree. Airplane reef. Animal Kingdom's definitely coming to become more of a Christmas park this year. If you come to the holidays this year, you'll definitely find a lot more ornaments. I'm guessing this is Scrooge McDuck. And Scrooge McDuck, Launchpad McQuack, and Donald Duck are usually in this area. Boneyard is where kids can go and climb and play all of their energy out. And the parents can sit there and say, okay, nap time. Now here's a little tidbit. Disney's DinoLand here at Animal Kingdom is the reason why you have the McRib. McRib was started here at Animal Kingdom for the opening celebration, hence the reason why it was only supposed to be a temporary thing. It became such a popular menu item that McDonald's brings it out every year. But it started here at the Disneyland Animal Kingdom, or at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Disneyland started Doritos. Get yourself a Frito and have a Dorito at Disneyland. Which is funny because now they charge you a lot for some Doritos. Bangled Flame Tree Barbecue. That is a great place. It's hard to walk by without smelling all the goodness. Not a zoo. I remember. Animal Kingdom is many things, but it is not a zoo. The classic Animal Kingdom. They do have the Christmas tree popcorn bucket here, the Mickey Mouse popcorn bucket here, and of course the old time bucket here, but they also have a Rivers of Light Holiday Edition popcorn bucket and coffee mug. Here you can see Doug. Hopefully Doug and Kevin are here. Or no, not Kevin. Kevin with the bird thing. Got the bird release.
That week, I want you to show up. Let me show something for natural behavior. Like I said, that week was made for destruction. They love me chewing on your tables, your chairs, your fingers, whatever they can find, they'll chew. And these birds, they live for such a long time. So it's probably best that you enjoy them at places like Animal Kingdom and that you keep your home spirit-free. Hey guys, look to us and talk on over. Waiting Hunters is happening right here and it's starting right now. Come on over, my favorite part and the best part. Hasn't even happened yet. And keep your phones and your cameras out too. And take a photo of the birds that you see. Like I said, this is Raj and Bernadette and their green-winged macaws. There are species on the macaw in the wild today that are becoming more threatened and endangered every single day because of habitat loss, because of the illegal pet trade, because of deforestation. There's so many reasons. There's actually one species that we work in particular. It's called the blue-throated macaw. And it's the rarest species of macaw left in the wild today, with fewer than 300 individuals left out there. But it's not all brand new, because people have taken over the blue macaws are struggling, and they're trying to do what they can to help them out. For instance, we're teaming up with a local parent cousin, they're breeding the rarest species of macaw. The plan is to send those offspring back down to where the inactive come from and release them in the land. Because we want to see skies filled with macaws for generations to come. Because then it'll have a level of excitement with macaws. So you know what? Let your imagination run wild. to kick up your adventures here. These are the stars and sites that we want to help protect and preserve for generations to come. That's what we're doing at Sheldon Inland over there. And we can help our park to help preserve these sites by doing small things in our lives, whether it's recycling, turning off the lights in your home, even carpooling to work, or even to the park as well with friends. It all makes such a big difference, especially for the bluebird macaw. You see the bluebird? Oh, right over there in the back of Bacon over there. That's a bluebird macaw. And there's fewer than 300 individuals left out there. So if we all play our part, we can definitely make a difference. Now, the really cool thing, these birds, they are fully flooded and they can fly wherever they like to go. If they want to go to safari to check out some animals, they can totally do that. If they want to go to Everest to see the Yeti, they can do that too. But it looks like they're about to pick their next adventure. So phones and cameras out, put that video in slow motion, and watch these birds take flight. Thank you so much for joining us in for Wing Encounters. We'll be back here at 10:15 with a brand new vlog, so come hang out with us and have a wonderful day here at Disney Animal Kingdom. Bye guys!
Thank you for joining us for Winged Encounters. Remember, together we can help ensure amazing sights like these remain in wild places for many generations to come. If you'd like to see an even greater variety of our amazing winged friends up close and in an adventure unlike
That was cool. I think that was one of the first times I've seen that.
Wilderness explorers Russell and Doug in Up, a Great Bird Adventure. Enjoy the
Great
rest of
Birdie
your adventures
Adventure.
here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Oh, let's take off this way. Let's definitely see the crowds are getting thicker.
If you guys have brought any great photos or videos
Still
today,
macaws flying up in the air.
hashtag Wing Encounters. It looks like we got some birds sitting out over here. So comment over Snapchat or ask a question. We'll have a wonderful day here at Disney Animal Kingdom.
Hey, here you can go to Bugs Life. We don't have Bugs Life, or it's tough to be a bug back at home anymore in California. So this is the only one, and it's actually inside the Tree of Life. Now a little secret about the Tree of Life. Tree of Life is actually an upside down oil platform that was taken off the high seas many years ago. It's attacking the macaws. Like you said though, they can fly anywhere they want here. They want to go safari, they can go safari. They want to go visit Everest, they can go hang out there. That's really cool. They don't clip their wings to have them come. They just enrichments. Enrichments is animals' best friends. It's pretty much how SeaWorld and them do with lots of enrichments. I hear birds. Now a little secret pathway is right back here at the Tough BB Bug area. There's a pathway that goes behind the Tree of Life. And back here you can get all kinds of wonderful photo opportunities. There's still many macaws flying around these trees. Look like they're attacking people. Nothing cooler than going to a park and you having macaws flying around. It's actually really pretty, especially a park like this when you have waterfalls. Hey Emily! Thomas. Now a little quest you can always do is try and find out how many animals can you find on the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life has fish, insects, you name it, they're pretty much here. All carved. Here's the elephant. Can you spot the elephant? All over the place this thing has animals. It's just little things like that that make it to where you'll never run out of this, losing the Disney magic, because there's always something new to find and explore. Octopuses, squids, birds. I mean, you have a park like this, how can you be upset? When you have a day like it is, where it's not hot, it's not cold, it's a beautiful day. And Pocahontas is out and about. Usually they have Tarzan over here. But even on these back trails, there's animals. I don't see anything in there. I couldn't really spot it. But you come around the corner here, you do have some monkeys. These are tamarin monkeys.
Kristen says she found your people. Where you going, Mama? They just wanted to see what was at the end of the trail right now. Oh, okay. Now turn back around.
Pocahontas, that trail goes all the way through.
I was actually looking.
And these are tamarin monkeys. More found in the South America. There you can see Africa. Now we're going to go back into Africa again and cut over into Pandora. Like I said, there's pathways throughout this park everywhere. You just got to know where to go. We're gonna get in this line here. Oh, we got some musical entertainment up ahead here. These guys are always Disney entertainment, some of the best.
A birthday song in Swahili. But I want everyone to repeat after me. Everybody repeat. You guys ready? Yeah. I cannot hear.
Trail Mobility School.
Sikuya. Kuzaliwa. Sikuya. Kuzaliwa. Sikuya kuzaliwa. Sounds good to me. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, clap. I welcome you guys to Harambe. Wherever you go, please carry Harambe with you. Thank you for your time. Happy birthday again. Ladies,
Oh, it's the end of the show. We just missed it.
good job.
But these are great guys. Always great to see these guys. There you go. I'm in Florida here at Animal Kingdom. I'll be in California on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for streams. Everything from rope drops to fireworks and holiday overlays. We'll be checking out it all. I will be joining Julie tomorrow morning for the Magic Kingdom rope drop here on YouTube. No, we're checking out Animal Kingdom today. I tried getting here for rope drop. I actually was here. But they dropped the rope early, which it always happens sometimes, depending on crowd levels. But I heard the percentage of crowd is actually not too bad today. A lot of people are trying to check out the last minute of festival, or not festival, yeah, Food and Wine Festival. This is the last day for Food and Wine Festival. Yesterday was the last day you could pick up your magnet. I'm not sure about coasters for pass holders. Over here's the Lion King show. Checking that out in a little bit. The first show starts at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. They are some busy performers today. Now, this is another way over into Pandora. And if you haven't seen the Festival of the Lion King ever, or if you have, it's always a great show to see. Great show. See, that's a good thing to have stuck in your head. Now right here you do have Club 33 being built for Animal Kingdom from my understanding. This is my little buddy from the rope drop this morning. Oh, I want to go this way.
So you got on?
I got on, no problem.
Awesome.
Wasn't first, but I got on.
Good.
And I'm not worried about being first. I've done that before.
Nice.
Let someone else have that.
Make sure nobody got in front of you.
Let someone else have those experiences. Have a good day.
You too.
That's the one thing. You make lots of friends here when cast members are always friendly. Say hi to your cast members whenever you get a chance. And thank them. They do work very hard at what they do, even though they're at Disney. A lot of your cast members work here because they love Disney. So they're just like you and I. I worked here because of the love of Disney, and a lot of people stay for the love of Disney. Unfortunately, I got diagnosed with having an illness that wasn't going to make it to where I didn't live too long, so I was told by doctors. So I wanted to live out all my dreams, so as soon as they had a coaster available at SeaWorld, I went to go work on it. But in order to work there at SeaWorld, I had to leave Disney for at least 6 months. So I went down to South Florida and worked at Lion Country Safari, a zoological park. So I have gotten around, but Disney always draws me back. And now that I get to do this and bring these experiences to everybody, I'm so happy. Even if I wasn't bringing these experiences to you, I'd still be coming. It wouldn't stop me. Nothing can stop me from going to Disney. Buttons. You can always get buttons around here. Birthday buttons, celebration buttons, anniversary buttons, marriage buttons. Show what you're celebrating when you come to the parks. See a little pathway down there for some more photo opportunities right around the water's edge. They used to have the Discovery boat ride going around. That was a short-lived ride, but I think you can still find some videos of it on YouTube. None by me, unfortunately. The holidays here are actually turning out to be great this year. Daytime is different than nighttime. Unfortunately, Animal Kingdom Park does close about 8 o'clock, but with it getting darker earlier, you kind of get the bonus aspect of that. Now, if you come to the parks during the holidays, check out the Festival of the Holidays starting next weekend here there at Epcot. Where you can get food from around the world and try out different traditions of holiday traditions. The different World Showcase areas. Now there will not be no holiday tag at the end of the fireworks. It's just going to be Epcot forever, the regular version. New Year's will have, some of the macaws are here in the tree. New Year's will still have its celebration. Both the 30th and 31st, Magic Kingdom has their New Year's celebration. And make sure you check out the land starting at nighttime when they have Living with the Land, Merry and Bright with the holiday overlay. Definitely worthwhile. Definitely a different thing to see during the day and at nighttime. Now here, this will take you to the backside of the Rivers of Light. If you don't have a fast pass and you're not in a crowd, you can always come back in this area and watch the back half of Rivers of Light. Now you do not get the views. Now, you kind of get the same views, but you don't get the same views. You can still see the projectors. You don't see the lasers. Here we got our animal. What are we? Agriculture.
Yes.
We got agriculture back here. And I always say hi to them too, because they're the ones that make all these plants lovely and pretty. And they bust their butts. I'll tell you that, because All these parks, all the resorts, the cast members are the ones that make it. And then the parents and the guests that come here are the ones that make it too. But here you get a great shot of Everest in the background. If you do want to capture rivers of light, or even a family photo, this is a great place to have rivers of light and Everest without being too close. Oh yeah, we gotta beep it. Now I do love Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is probably my second favorite park, third being Magic Kingdom, first being Epcot, if you know me. I don't know why I love Epcot so much. I've loved it even back when it was an educational park, or known for being an educational park, I should say. Now they just educate you secretly, where it's not so in-your-face education, I guess. One of the reasons why they brought Nemo and that into Epcot was because people thought it was too educational. And I think that's one of the reasons why Epcot's changing a lot now, bringing IPs, and IPs being Disney properties, intellectual properties, things they own, such as Coco into Mexico, Frozen into Norway. But I think it helps the kids learn other countries at the same time. It'd be really cool if they could bring a Black Panther over here to Africa. But it's still very early in the morning here, so people are all headed to their rides now. Animals are still waking up. Even when it comes to the zoological animal caretaker people, they're still out feeding their animals that they take care of. Oh yeah, that sucks. Well, the good thing about Disney is a lot of the stuff here is ADA, so if you are in a wheelchair, they do get you around pretty good. The only bad thing is a lot of people have taken advantage, I guess you could say. So a lot of times you're waiting in more of a line than you really should. Like I did the other day, I went straight on to Imagination with Figment, and it was a walk-on. I got the whole train to myself in the back. But there's times you go on Spaceship Earth and you go into the handicap spot, and that line is long, but it's a walk-on for the rest of the people. So fortunately, you gotta kind of pick and choose some battles. But if you do want to go on Spaceship Earth and there's a line, always hit it at nighttime. That's the first thing people see a lot. I'm pretty sure I just photobombed some people by accident. That's okay. It's always good to have a Danny in your photo. Be like, hey, that's the Streaming the Magic guy. I saw him on YouTube. So this is your morning crowd. Still coming into the park. And it just stays like this for the next couple hours. Now we'll die down for a bit during usually noon or the heat of the day. Usually crowds aren't coming in as bad. But if you come here in the evening time now, the crowds start picking up due to the fact that the holidays kick in and people like to see the Christmas lights everywhere, the holiday lights. I myself love them. It brings a new look to all the parks, which is a great thing. Now even here in the Oasis, there's trails that a lot of people don't know about, like the walkover bridge. If you go right in that tunnel there, there's a little bridge, a little bouncy bridge too. Kind of reminds you of the old barrel bridges in a way. Get some good air on it. Oh, you want to see Nemo? Well, how about this? I'll post Nemo today. I do have Nemo. It accidentally went up yesterday. I'll post it today. I got a lot of videos I'll probably post today. I'm supposed to have a lot of Fast Fridays go up last Friday. That didn't. Let me know if you folks are liking those Fast Fridays. I get a kick out of them myself. I don't know why I like them so much. But don't forget there are animals in here. Look at all these people passing up anteaters. There's all kinds of animals that are in here along the sides that people don't know. Yes, they're not the biggest animals or the biggest draw animals, but how many people have seen a porcupine and up close, or anteater up close? And you can go to rainforest inside the park. So if you inside the park and you don't want to go to the outside and have to eat at rainforest, you can just come here. Plus you can turn around and come back through the park right through this entrance. Plus if you want to hit up a bar, they do have a bar right there. Little quick tidbit. I'm not gonna stream until 1, unfortunately, but I will post Nemo, I promise you that. I'll post that at 1 o'clock. That sound good? 1 or 2 o'clock. I'll have that posted up, probably 1 o'clock. It's Sunday, traffic ain't bad. I should be out there, be able to bring it to you by 1 o'clock. I'll make this an Animal Kingdom day on YouTube. So if you check out YouTube today and tonight, don't forget I do like to post nighttime videos. We will have Rivers of Light. We will have Nemo the Musical. We will have The Lion King and 360 Degrees. We will have Everest. We will have Primeval World Spin. All of these brought to you today by Dreams Unlimited Travel. Help them help you plan the ultimate Disney vacation, whether it's DisneyLand, Disney World, Alani, or Disney Cruise Line. Visit them on the web at www.dreamsunlimitedtravel.com and earn yourself a $1,000 onboard credit to the Disney Cruise Line. Plan on making dreams of moving here a reality. Help Victor Narowski help you out. You can check out him and his listings at Celebrating Florida, or check him out on his Facebook, Victor Narowski. And the links are usually down below, but it's usually in some of our other videos. And if you can't make it to the parks and you want parks to come, especially with the holidays come, check out Mickey Monthly. They go to the parks, they pick up your gifts, or pick up all kinds of little gifts and bring them to you and surprise you every month. Make great gifts for relatives with the holidays coming up. Always a great thing to have is Mickey Monthly. Check them out at mickeymonthly.com. Besides, who wouldn't want the magic coming to their house every month? I know I like the magic coming to my house. I like being with the magic. I like being with the mouse. Because we're all goofy here. Whee! Unfortunately, the crowds are crazy right now. It's a Sunday. The locals are out. The weather is beautiful. You couldn't ask for a better day. I am Danny, the West Coast host, coming to you from the East Coast. For one more day after this, we'll be Magic Kingdom tomorrow morning with Julie and the rope drop. Bright and early at 8:30. Which way? It's just a line to get in still. Have a good day. So make sure you join us tomorrow for rope drop. And like I said, today's going to be Animal Kingdom Day. So there will be lots of videos of Animal Kingdom going out today. I will be on there, so if you want to check me out under Facebook. Or you can email me at realdreamdisney@gmail.com. You can always write to us on Streaming the Magic. We're usually on there. Check us out on Facebook. Until next time, guys, have a great day, a great weekend. And we'll check you guys out tomorrow morning. Make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button, and that bell notification as we go live all the time, almost every day now. Have a great day. Myra, Charlie, Kimberly, Richard, Christy, Maddie, Thomas, and anybody else, John. All my Disney friends, Deborah, don't want to forget anybody. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Until next time, you guys have a great day, a great weekend, and keep dreaming Disney.